In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow and why y'all should keep it in your watch list. We're also going to be looking at the overall markets and getting you guys prepared as always. Alright, y'all, let's dive into the charts. Right off the bat, we got the NASDAQ futures, and so far we are bullish. In the last video, I gave you guys multiple examples on why I just could not be bearish on the market. All right, and evidently enough, over the weekend we gapped up. Unfortunately, that gap up didn't even hold. Like, it immediately out the gates, everything started to sell off and giving back that overnight jump. That gap got filled immediately, and we're right back down to 18,900 for the NASDAQ. Is it going to pull back more? I honestly doubt it. I still believe that the bullish move is delayed. The bullish move that was supposed to happen from PPI, from CPI is delayed. And we still got 3 more business days this week. All right, so definitely pay attention to the markets. I'm leaning bullish again. I think we're going to rise. It's only a matter of time. It's just that the price action is kind of annoying at the moment, which is fine. Like, when stocks move like this, when the NASDAQ moves like this, y'all see how big the candles were, and now all of the candles are kind of tightening as we move forward through time. These candles is, this one a lot smaller than that one, which is a lot smaller than that one, which is a lot smaller than that one, and definitely smaller than this massive one. When price action looks like that, the contracts are getting crushed. And by crush, I mean both sides. I mean calls and puts. They're making the contracts a lot cheaper, and the market is setting up for a big move very, very soon. I think it's going to be tomorrow. And if it's not tomorrow, then it's most likely going to be on Wednesday, because there are some big tech stocks like ASML that is reporting earnings, along with TSM that's reporting earnings on Thursday. So these are some things to keep in your radar right now. Why do I think the market is going to run? We got to look at the VIX. And in the VIX, we got to look at VIX first. I told you guys this thing was going to drop to either one giant day down like this, or it was going to get split into 2 different days like that. All right, so right now we just have one more day that's missing, and that could be tomorrow. And also, if we see that, then the gap on the left at the at 22 is going to get filled with VIX. Looking at VXX, this is the other VIX. The head and shoulders is still present. We still have that. The left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder today. Today there was a green to red move, followed by a close below pre-market lows of 70. Right now it's not looking too good. Like, I don't think it's gonna rise at all. I think it's gonna fade. And I still believe, like I told you guys yesterday, I still believe it's going to go to 60 tomorrow. I think it can make it. I really do think it can make it. Now, the stock for this video that I think is going to make a big move, that stock is going to be Bank of America. Now, hear me out. The reason why I'm sharing Bank of America with y'all is because it has earnings in the morning. And just like JP Morgan on earnings day, the game plan is going to be the same. What I want you to do is I want you to wait patiently and see exactly how it opens. We want to see a positive reaction, and we want to see the stock open, like, it could open at 37.6 or 38 bucks, but the most important thing is the first 5-minute candle. Regardless of how it opens, whether it's here, we want to see the first 5-minute candle look like this. We want to see a big green candle followed by big volume at the bottom. Volume that's similar to the one right here where we see 6 million shares traded. That's the kind of volume that we want to see. And then after we see something like that, after we see something major, let me draw this thing a little bigger. Something major like this, then expect a push all the way up to these gaps at around like 40 bucks. All right. How fast is it going to go? That really depends on how good their numbers are and how solid the earnings report is for Bank of America. All right. And if money flows into this one, then expect money to flow into JP Morgan Chase. Okay, now let's do an updates. Again, in the last video, I gave you guys Palantir. Unfortunately, I gave nobody, like, it didn't give y'all an option to make money on it from 90 to 97. That whole move happened overnight. All right, so if you didn't swing, it's unfortunate. The stock went to 97.50 like I told y'all it would, and then after that, sell off and sell off again. Is it going to go higher? The answer is yes. You just have to wait for either a new structure intraday or a very nasty grind upwards for a move up to 100 on this one. I still think again it can climb a little bit higher. For Monday, it did its thing. For Monday, it definitely did. But for tomorrow, it could try again and it can move up to 100. Let's look at the daily. The daily looks okay. It does look okay. All right, so keep this one on your watch list. The contracts on this one are good, especially after today's fade. All of the contracts got really, really cheap, or they're getting cheaper as we move closer to Thursday. Now, the other stock that we got to look at, this one also did the same exact thing as Palantir, Apple. We have the gap up from the exemption, from the tariff exemption, right? And then out the gates, the contracts went up by a lot. People sold, and we had an all-day fader right here, all the way back down to the previous level of support. Like, there is a gap to fill at like 220. I told you that yesterday. And if it didn't get filled today, it's going to get filled at some point this week. I don't know how fast it's going to happen. That's why y'all should keep some alerts on here. All right. Keep alerts on Apple. This is going to get taken care of at some points, either this week or next week. All right. Now, the next one that we got to look at is a stock that one of you guys actually asked me to check out. Somebody put in the comments section, can you give your thoughts on SoFar? And this is a stock under $10. I don't like trading stocks under 10 bucks. The first time I gave y'all SoFar, it was way down here for a move up to 16. It got to 16 and then chopped, and then immediately collapsed during the first trimester of the year. Right now, the good news is it's moving with the market. That's the only good news I could tell you guys. Is there bad news? I don't know. I don't really. No, I don't. The gap at the bottom right here got filled. Yeah, it's all good news. It's really all good news. Actually, no. The bad news is earnings is coming up, and then earnings is going to decide its fate. I don't know what's going to happen through earnings. All right, and I'm also not sure if we're just going to chop in this box until earnings. That's the bad news. I knew there was bad news. So yeah, just watch it for it might play games over here. All right, the highest it can go before earnings is probably 12. And then would you gamble through earnings to the long side? That is your decision to make. I always tell you guys, holding through earnings is 150% gambling. All right, and if you're gonna do it, you better manage your risk. You better manage your risk. Now, the last stock that we gotta look at, the last stock is Tesla. Obviously, it's going to be Tesla, right? Y'all love Tesla. And again, the bottom is holding strong. I like it. I like it. Earnings is coming up. I don't like that at all. But the good news is the contracts for this week are not super inflated. Next week's contracts are like super inflated. So we'll see how things play out. This is for what, the 22nd. which might be a Tuesday afternoon, I think. I'm not sure. Somebody check that. It might be Tuesday afternoon. But until then, it has potential to actually make a move up to 270. Draw this line on your chart and then set an alert on the line and patiently wait for it to ring. The moment it rings is the moment it's going to go up to 270. Nice and simple, nice and easy. All right, so that's my honest thoughts on all of these stocks. That is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate the like button. As always, I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday at exactly 8 p.m. Central Time, so definitely click on that subscribe button and click on that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private community where you get all of this information in real time as I see them, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow social media at Paul Goodman at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on X. And lastly, to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.